Are you or someone you know in an abusive relationship and looking for a way out? This is a question that no one should ever have to ask, but the harsh reality is that many do. It's a difficult situation, one that's often filled with fear, uncertainty, and a sense of being trapped. However, it's essential to understand that you're not alone, and there are ways to navigate through this storm. Let's start by acknowledging the situation. This is the first and often the most challenging step. It's about accepting that there's a problem, that you're in an abusive relationship. This isn't an easy realization, but it's a crucial one. It's not about placing blame on yourself or feeling any guilt. Remember, it is never your fault. No one deserves to be mistreated, and you have every right to live a life free from fear and harm. So, what are the signs of an abusive relationship? They can be physical, like hitting or pushing, but also emotional, such as constant criticism, threats, or controlling behavior. It can be financial too, where one person controls all the money and financial decisions. And let's not forget that abuse can be sexual, involving any non-consensual or coercive sexual act. It's important to recognize that abuse comes in many forms, and it's not always visible. If any of these signs are familiar, it's time to reach out for help. It's okay to be scared, it's okay to be unsure, but it's not okay to suffer in silence. There are people who care about you, organizations dedicated to helping individuals in abusive relationships, and laws in place to protect you. Seeking help doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. It takes courage to face an abusive relationship, and even more to take steps towards leaving it. It's a journey, one that may be difficult, but one that leads to a safer, more peaceful life. Remember, acknowledging the situation is the first crucial step towards a safer future. It's the beginning of a journey towards a life free from fear and harm. So take that first step, because you are worth it, and you deserve to live a life filled with respect, love, and safety. Once you've acknowledged the situation, who can you turn to? This is a question that may resonate with many of you. In navigating your way out of an abusive relationship, the importance of reaching out to someone you trust cannot be overstated. This trusted individual could be a close friend, a family member, or perhaps a professional counselor. These are the people who truly care for your well-being and will provide you with the support you need in this challenging time. Now you may ask, how do I approach these conversations? It's a valid concern. Starting such a conversation can be daunting. Here's a tip. Start by expressing your feelings. Allow words like, "I feel scared," or "I feel trapped" to surface. Remember, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to let them see your fear, your anxiety. This is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous step towards reclaiming your safety and freedom. You might also want to consider reaching out to a professional counselor. They are equipped to guide you through this process, ensuring your safety and mental health. They can also connect you with resources and organizations that specialize in helping individuals in abusive relationships. But while reaching out, it's crucial to ensure your safety. Be careful about when and where you have these conversations. If you're worried that your abuser might overhear or discover your plans, it may be best to arrange these discussions outside of your home or when you're sure to be alone. Remember, this is your journey and you are not alone. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to lean on others. It's okay to admit that you're in a situation you can't handle on your own. This is not a reflection of your strength or worth. In fact, reaching out is a testament to your resilience and determination to seek a better life. In the end, opening up to someone you trust can provide a supportive network that is essential during this time. It's a step towards rebuilding your life, towards a future where you are safe, respected, and loved. Trust in the power of your voice. Trust in the strength within you, and trust in the people who care for you. Now that you have a trusted support system, what's the next step? The answer is developing a comprehensive safety plan. A safety plan is essentially a personalized, practical guide that includes ways to remain safe while in a relationship, planning to leave, or after you leave. This is a crucial step in your journey to safety, and it's something you should give careful thought to. Let's start with phone numbers. Memorize important ones. This could be the number of a trusted friend or family member, a local shelter, or the police. If for any reason you can't keep a written list, memorizing these numbers can be a lifesaver. Next, identify safe places to go. This could be a friend's house, a relative's home, or a domestic violence shelter. Remember, the key here is safety. Your choice should be somewhere your abuser cannot easily find or access you. It's also a good idea to plan multiple escape routes from your home, just in case the need arises. Think about any doors, windows, or even fire escapes that you can use. Now, let's talk about the Go Bag. This is a bag packed with essentials that you can grab quickly if you need to leave in a hurry. It should include items like cash, keys, important documents such as your passport or ID, medication, and a change of clothes. If you have children, don't forget to pack essentials for them too. Another key factor to consider is timing. When will be the safest time for you to leave? This could be when your abuser is out of the house, or perhaps when there are others around who could provide assistance or protection. Remember, your safety plan is not set in stone. It's a living document that you should revisit and revise as your circumstances change. It has to be flexible enough to adapt to your unique situation. In conclusion, a safety plan is a roadmap that guides you to safety. It's about putting you back in control, giving you the tools and resources you need to protect yourself and your loved ones. A well-thought-out safety plan can be a lifeline when you decide to leave. You've got your safety plan, but how do you execute it without putting yourself at risk? Safely executing your plan is crucial. It's not just about getting out, but getting out in a way that minimizes risk. This is where strategy comes into play. One of the most effective strategies is choosing a time when the abuser is not at home. This might be when they are at work, running errands, or any other time when you know you'll have some space to act without interference. Now you might be wondering, what if they come home unexpectedly? This is a valid concern. One way to address this is to alert a trusted friend or family member about your plans and have them ready to call the police if anything goes wrong. This is not a step to be taken lightly, but it can provide an extra layer of security in a tense situation. In some cases, law enforcement might need to be directly involved from the outset. If you feel that your safety is immediately at risk, don't hesitate to call the authorities. They can provide protection and escort you from the premises if necessary. It's also worth noting that many police departments have officers trained specifically to handle domestic violence situations. They understand the nuances and complexities involved and can be an invaluable resource during this difficult time. That said, it's crucial to remember that you should not confront your abuser directly about your plans. This could escalate the situation and put you in harm's way. You're not obliged to explain yourself or justify your actions. Your safety is the priority here, and everything else comes second. It's also worth considering the aftermath. Ensure you have somewhere safe to go, whether that's a friend's house, a family member's place, or a shelter. If you have children or pets, make sure they're accounted for in your plan. Finally, remember to take essential items with you. These could include personal identification, financial documents, medication, or any other items that are vital to your well-being and ability to start anew. Remember, your safety is paramount. Execute your plan in the safest way possible. Scene script. You've left the abusive environment. What now? It's a question that can echo in your mind, reverberating with both fear and hope. Leaving an abusive relationship is a monumental step, but the journey doesn't end there. Staying safe post-separation is equally important, and there are strategies you can employ to ensure your continued safety. First on the list is changing your routines. You've been living in a world dictated by someone else's rules. Now it's time to take control. Break the old patterns. Go to the supermarket at different times, take a new route to work, explore new parks for your morning jog. The aim here is to become less predictable, making it harder for your ex-partner to track your movements. Next, let's talk about securing your home. It's not just about physical security, like changing locks or installing a security system, though those are important. It's also about creating a sanctuary where you feel safe and comfortable. Consider moving to a new location if possible. If not, make your home your own. Rearrange furniture, paint walls, bring in new items that reflect your personality. This can help you regain a sense of control and ownership. Obtaining a restraining order may also be necessary. If you feel threatened, don't hesitate to take legal action. Remember, your safety is paramount, and the law is there to protect you. Lastly, don't forget the power of your support network. These are the people who stood by you, offering a shoulder to lean on when you needed it most. Continue to lean on them. Share your fears, your triumphs, your hopes. They can provide emotional support, help you stay vigilant, and remind you that you're not alone. Leaving an abusive relationship is a brave step towards reclaiming your life. The road ahead may seem challenging, but remember, each step you take is a step away from your past and towards a brighter, safer future. Ensure you stay safe post-separation, and remember, you're not alone.